But at least we're here. Back in black, got some coffee, we got some French toast this time. With some ketchup, because ketchup works with everything but rice. And steak. Right? How's your day going? It's Monday morning. Your least favorite day? Mr. McAfee? Oh, really?
Government survived, and this nation survived for 150 years with no income taxes. How was that possible? We had a government that was doing reasonable things at small cost. No taxation that involves the sweat of your...
Wait, I didn't hear what he said.
Years with no income tax.
Mr. McAfee.
This government survived, and this nation survived for 150 years with no income taxes. How was that possible?
Welcome to Uganda.
When? When did they have no taxes? I'm genuinely curious when this happened. No income taxes. Oh, is it you have federal taxes? Yeah, it's just so stupid.
We had a government that was doing reasonable things at small cost. No taxation that involves the sweat of your brow can possibly be legal. And taxation was illegal until 1916. We can fund this government voluntarily. We have national parks. If you want to go to the park, pay some money. If you want to drive on a road, pay $1 for every 1,000 miles you drive. We can do this. But to do this, we have to stop the insanity of a government out of control and growing like a weed. And we can do that.
Mr. Perry.
Huh?
With all due respect, your question is invalid because it presumes there are essential duties of government.
Because you shouldn't go in there.
If you want NASA to exist and send things into space, write a check to NASA. If you want the U.S. military to drone bomb children in the Middle East, write a check to the U.S. military, but don't force me to pay for it.
Mr. Peterson, what government...
Oh, good BB.
Well, I'm from Missouri, and we love our guns and our whiskey, which is why I think that the ATF, the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms industry, ought to be a store, not a government agency.
This is not very interesting. Yeah. The McAfee guy is actually insane. Look it up. Yeah, I know. I too watched the documentary and read his tweets. Timelapse of the future. A journey to the end of time. And also, no one fucking knows.
And in the next few
this
years,
is just so theoretical.
will profoundly affect the next few thousand years. The only conditions modern humans have ever known so far are changing, and changing fast.
Nothing stays the same on this planet. Everything changes. The Earth is going into one of these jumps, and you don't know what is going to be on the other side of those jumps.
Fucking environment.
The Earth is always jumping.
Thinking that in 200 years there will be fucking floods and super earthquakes.
Things move on this planet. Things are not still. Everything is turning.
And also, this video is so pointless because no one can even grasp. No one can even grasp how fucking many years this is. 2 trillion years. No one can fucking understand that.
The center with smaller black holes orbiting it.
Zombie galaxies filled with black holes continue to evolve.
I can.
They'll eat each other and they'll get bigger, and maybe they'll fall into the supermassive black hole and it'll get bigger. The universe will still be an exciting, dynamic place. It's just that the timescales you're talking about are now trillions of years instead of thousands or millions of years.
Trillions of times the mass. Possibly trillions of times the mass of our sun. I'm just throwing this number out of my ass.
Black holes can bang on space-time like mallets on a drum. And they have a very characteristic song.
I want to know what they're basing this on.
Together.
Like,
at the end of their lives, they're going around each other, crossing thousands of kilometers.
Like, what are they basing this shit on?
My good old 49ers have won again, and they are now 2-0 for the first time since 2012. And that year, they went to the Super Bowl. God bless this wonderful American sport, and God bless that my quarterback Jimmy G is so fucking papa.
So fucking cap of pride.
Space squeezes and stretches as it emanates out from these black holes.
Are there any known football players that are known, like, openly gay in America? No good ones. Because they get these fake girlfriends, you know, right? A lot of time if they are gay. Because Kokona is still Kokona in some regards. Like you. Well, if your mother is a man, alright. Count me gay.
Reminds me of this video, let alone.
They're literally the sounds of space.
Yeah, this is just, I think this is so silly.
Even the black holes will evaporate.
No, if they would have used Vsauce voice, I might have believed this shit. But
of photons gradually tending towards the same temperature as the.
Then there is nothing at all.
Christianity. Karen from Facebook. Essential oils. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect little girl. But Karen accidentally added an extra ingredient to the concoction. Fear of autism. Thus the anti-vaccination girls were born. Using their frail, disease-ridden bodies, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup have dedicated their lives to being susceptible to almost every disease known to man.
Wasn't there a case very recently, like very recently, in the States, I think, of stelkramp. What is that in English? I forgot the name. Motherfucker. Stale cramp. No, that's not it. Not measles. No. No. Yeah. Seriously. Hand sec. Peppa got stuck in her cone with her arm trying to take it off while Nina was taking a bath. Tetanus. There we go. That's the word. She was like this. That's why she didn't come. She couldn't move. She was just sitting. Tetanus. There was a case of tetanus, or pretty recently, was there not? So people who don't vaccinate their kids, they're gonna be sorry if that happens to them. And that hasn't happened in forever. Wait. It's from rusty nails. Yeah, you can get it from a lot of stuff. You can get it from bites too. But I think it was the first case in like 30 years or something. Which makes it make sense. Because a lot of people are now just not vaccinating people. Because of autism, or thinking that you get autism. But yeah. I'll be vaccinating my kids. That's for show. In science we trust.
Well, nice. Which is very nice. So hello to everybody on YouTube. Hello on YouTube. Hello on Twitch. And hello Twitch as well.
They have tournaments in this game.
Not that many. About 300 right now. 11 minutes or 2 minutes. One drop, that's kind of sad. That will cost a few seconds again. ACB is trying to fix that one, but that will be hard. I might want to grab another one at this point. But that could be a dangerous one, that one. And that's exactly what we spoke about earlier. It's a couple of seconds that can just go wrong with one thing like that. I mean, everything else looks great, right? They have 15 out of 20 bales at 2 minutes 25. That's actually perfect.
It's a question of
it's like fuck.
If they actually got enough bales on the field to leave
stacked it a little bit wrong.
Actually, an interesting question. Are you pressing 21 bales just in case something like that happens, or are you going with 20 and then like, well, it should work like this, and then in the end it won't?
Is it 3 versus 3, or what's going on here?
Bales. So yes, they do have 2 more bales.
Yes, there are enough on the field.
So they can not worry.
Okay, so first, how is this? Is one team playing first and then the other team, or are they playing simultaneously?
3 minutes.
Red, blue, and yellow. And where's the other team?
Interesting one to me because New Holland is the slowest of the vehicles to get back. It's very slightly slower than JCB and the Manitou. So it's having it as the last field out, last one out there, always tends to cost you those hundreds.
So 3:24. So we lock in 3:21.16 because that was the faster. It's a good time. It's not what they showed. It's actually the worst time they had so far. It's still a fantastic time. Yeah. And it gives them a good shot at the final.
It does, absolutely. Really does. And as I said before, both of those are very respectable times. They're not what I would call winning times, but they are both very respectable times.
They don't look too happy though. They're like, we can do better.
It was interesting in the second one. From what I saw, they made fewer errors.
Yes.
So they had fewer errors in the second run, but it was a longer run. And I kind of wonder if.
And that shows a bit that maybe the other tactic of picking up bales is faster because it is not as risky.
Yes.
But that looks very good. It looks
go to the ceremony.
Yeah,
I can tell it doesn't look like this if I do it.
People who know my stuff will know that I respect the realism in the bale stacking.
As I said, if I try this, it looks a little bit different.
So there we go. So we are up to our steam 13 bales. We do have at least 2 more stacks on the way in.
Yes.
Yep.
There's a third one getting prepared.
So what is the strategy? One guy is stacked. Wait, there is no teamwork really in this game.
The only player not using the pet.
Yes.
They all just depend on each other not fucking up the Tetris stacking.
Oh, that looks good. And will it stick?
Because they all bring their own 2 at all times.
They have had us, yeah, they've not had any bales fall off yet. But I think they have put a single bale on there, which is why we have an odd number. Oh, yeah, why we have an odd number. There we go, we are 19 bales.
One more, guys.
How does that make sense? 19, he just put 2 on there.
Way better time than they had before.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We are currently 2 minutes less than their last run.
And you can see them communicating. And I like
it was at 18, then he puts on 2.
Communicating with the team. You better do it, because otherwise this is just getting, you know.
And they are also finishing with the faster of the two
as
well.
Which gives you a couple of seconds if you just have that one as the final one leaving the field.
And now they gotta race back to the starting.
They look happy.
And the time is 5:49:23.
Well done, guys.
Only players in the audience waiting for their turn to play.
So an improvement of about a minute and a half, I think, over their first run.
My insanity. Vaguely sounds like a real esports organization.
Yeah. And it won't be fun for anyone else, but that'd be fantastic. Now we're gonna see, let's face it, the favorites.
I vaguely think they are. I don't remember.
They are the reigning champions. They won FarmCon. They are the only team I've ever seen reaching a time of less than 3 minutes.
Yes.
Of 3 minutes, 48 seconds. It's Chaos Crew 1. Come on, guys. They will get the Gigabyte H5 headset.
They want a headset?
We use that
no.
ourselves. It's actually really cool. And also get, of course, a medal and a handshake from our head referee. There we go. People are ready. And don't run away once you got your prizes, please, guys. We need you later on that stage. Just stay there. Thank you.
They get to share one headset.
Lovely Marisa.
What headset is it?
They look cool though. They really do.
Aorus.
I like them a lot.
Don't they make motherboards?
Very good.
Or something?
And they also get the Logitech side panel. I was about to say that. They also get the Logitech side panel.
Yeah.
To practice a little bit because they only finished third, you know. They really need these side panels to
shave a few more seconds off that.
Very well done.
They're like, damn. Should have gone with Counter-Strike.
With a time of
it was a coin flip.
3 minutes and 40 seconds, it's Landtechnik Oberpfalz. Congratulations. They
goddamn, man.
As I said, at FarmCon.
Halfling TV, Matt Controller, that Iron 96, Motherfucker, LC5K, Mattergazer, Frank E69, Tolik, Al Cafas, Rastaman, Yasuka, Ace Ventura, the 80s guy, Hero, and Bot Robin.
It's a very, very fantastic gaming motherboard. Actually, the gaming edition 2.0.
X-Ray Sock Donistry says today's my birthday.
There's
his birthday. Alright. I guess happy birthday. Curse, I think, for 1 year. Hey Dad, what's up, man? Enjoying the badge? Billy Bones. Raiko7 with 3 years. Nice. Been watching since the GVG, and I only hit 3 years sub now. Feels bad, man. Can I have a double cringe fist? You cannot, but you can have that one that I just gave you. And thank you very much. Don't get greedy, man. Oh, they want a fucking farming simulator. Wheel. What are they called?
Are you ready for number one?
I think we might be.
Okay, number one.
Oh, they only got one.
3 minutes and 1 second.
Steering wheel.
Come on, let me hear you guys. Look how happy they are. They beat their sister team. They are not the runner-ups anymore. No. And they will get GTX.
They're all from the same organization. They only recruit farming simulator players.
In addition, the wheels, the pedals. That is always with that. I can't wait to see Marie try
from Germany.
With the Deutschreich.
Because they can afford salary or sending people on flights. This is in Germany, I assume.
That works.
There we are.
It says Hero Fest, but it kinda looks like Gamescom.
Amazing time.
Sub 3 minutes during the practice runs, and there it is, the GTX 1060. Actually a good graphic card to have if you want to play FS19 later the year.
Oh, whoa, no! 1060! Oh my god.
So guys, please stick together a little bit because we gotta take some.
That is the ultimate punch in the face.
People in giant shirts running around you, taking pictures. And again, thanks to everyone who participated. You have all done very well.
You don't need a better GPU in that game.
Chaos Cruise
no, you don't. But I mean, like, first of all, winning a fucking graphic card, and then
there are all of our finalists.
It being a 1060, not even a 1080.
Chat acting like some hosts.
But actually, before we close off the Hero Fest, I'd like to say thank you again, not only to all the teams who participated, but to everyone here. We have a fantastic, fantastic technic team in our background. These guys are never shown on stream, but without them, nothing would run. They make sure we have sound, they make sure we have light, they make sure you guys have video, they make sure you have everything you need and everything you can have.
Yeah, shout out to those guys. They probably love their job.
The cringe! The bringe! Cringe! Is that all you shit-posting fucks can say? The base, cringe, cringe, base, cringe, cringe, base, cringe. I feel like I'm in a fucking asylum full of dementia-ridden old people that can do nothing but repeat the same fucking words on loop like a fucking broken record. Cringe, 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 cringe. Cringe, base, onions, snoy, onions, lol, onions, cringe, boomer, the zoomer, I am boomer, no zoom, zoomies, zoomer going zoomies, ah! I fucking hate the internet so goddamn much, fuck, you shitposted, honest to God, fucking hope your mother chokes on her own feces in hell, you cocksucker, but oh, I know my post is cringe, isn't it? Cringe, cringe, cringy, cringe, base, Reddit, cringe, based, cringe, Zoom, cringe, onions, Reddit, based. Ah!
That's kind of how I feel.